Debbie, can you hear me? Somebody monkeying with my computer. Can you hear me? You can? All right, it's showing I got no microphone. It wouldn't let me go on YouTube. It was like jamming me or something, or maybe possibly a hacker or something. So you can hear me. The volume's good. The audio quality is good. All right. Very foggy out tonight. Be safe. It must be YouTube or something, or a dang hacker. So we're watching a lot of YouTube tonight. Mrs. ATS News was live tonight. It was a great live. I was over at Criminalities hanging out. And folks, don't let these people fool you. This is an ongoing case in the Delphi. And it is still an ongoing case and is not closed. Nobody has been cleared. They think it's a joke. And I'm like, they're not cleared. None of them that were questioned or suspects in the case have not been cleared. I don't know who keeps saying that. I don't know why they keep saying that. Just because they haven't made an arrest, or maybe they gave information or was witnesses or whatever it may be, they haven't been cleared. That's just the bottom line. And we are seeing a lot of people, oh, they've been cleared. Well, what are they trying to do? Power of suggestion. To sway the people to believe that certain individuals were cleared in the case. And that is not true. That's not true. For all we know, they're looking for people but can't find them. Right? They're constantly moving, constantly on the run. And I'm not saying anybody in particular, but I'm going to lay it down right. Nobody has been cleared. Not one single individual has totally been cleared from the Delphi caves. I don't know how that could be. Nobody's even came out and said these individuals and then said their name behind that was cleared from this case. I've looked all over YouTube. I haven't seen no one, not one police officer, not one FBI agent say anything like that. That these people that have been questioned and suspects in the case have been cleared. It don't take a rocket science. It just don't. It's still an ongoing case. Right? I'm not 100% sold on Bridge Guy. He just might have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. He placed himself there, but who knows if that was even true. You got to find out this guy's stability, his mental health before he might have made a bad call. He was there, possibly left. That's true. Right? He might want to be the center of attention, so he wanted to get his name out there so he can maybe get on the news for 15 minutes, right? Mr. Allen, he might be the killer. Right? Is it possible to do something like that in a couple hours? Oh yeah, one guy, sure. Especially if he walked them there and had a weapon and they were scared. He walked them right to where he was gonna do the job. So yeah, 2 hours. Could one guy do it? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying he's Bridge Guy. He could be Bridge Guy. I'm tossed up on it. It does look like him, but it don't look like him. But then it does look like him. There's so many photos that have been out on Bridge Guy and been manipulated. I would have to see close footage, 5 feet away from the girls, a close image to say that's Richard Allen. Now, sure, Richard Allen does have the same body style. He does have the same shoulder on the one side when he walks uh, as Bridge Guy. That's true. His gait is the same, similar. But things ain't adding up, folks. For one, the height, it went from 5'6" to 5'10". Then they're dropping it down. Well, he's 5'4". All right, well, they might have been off a couple inches if the sun was at the wrong angle, depending on what they were using to get their numbers to add up his height. There's numerous things to be played. Now, I'm not sticking up for Richard Allen at all. Richard Allen could be the guy, especially if they come out and say, we got this at his property that's linked to Abby and Libby, DNA, or something of theirs. Well, then they got him. And then he would have to explain how he did that. He would have to play ball. He would have to confess, I was one of the people that was there, but I didn't do the murders. Right? Of course, he would be called a sicko for taking something from the crime scene and keeping it at his house. I mean, we see that in serial rapists and killers. So I'm not sold 100%. He would have to explain himself. Is there a good chance he was there with a whole bunch of people? Yeah, very possible. It goes 50-50. It's possible he did the whole thing by himself, but he did it for someone else or to cover his tracks, right? Linked to other people, linked to Keegan Kline. Folks, I believe all these people play a role in this case. Anybody that was questioned, I imagine them questionings came from somebody they already talked to and was onto. Right? Enter Keegan Kline. He knew 12 days after the murders. They brought him in. He was questioned and released. He did the boot scoop boogie right away out of town. They caught him again. Right? They dropped a whole bunch of charges off of his plate. It's very, very good chance he played ball and talked and cut a deal. There's a good chance you might see him up there as a witness. It connected Richard Allen to all these guys, the drugs. I mean, there's enough photos of Keegan Kline on social media, him with all kinds of drugs and gold watches, gold necklaces, money laid all over, white powder on the day. There's plenty of evidence, plus the 200 and some photos supposedly he had and all the hot phones and everything, luring girls, young girls and everything. He played a role somewhere in this case because they would have never went to him. They would have never arrested him if he didn't have some kind of connection to it. Now, a lot of people are saying that the task force was created because of Abby and Libby. That's not true. The task force was created like a year or 2 years before Abby and Libby's death. So that's not right. Hate to rain on anybody's parade. And everybody throwing a big stink. Well, what about the FBI? It's the FBI task force. No, it's the police that opened the task force. The FBI was already in that area for other cases. Like I said, Abby and Libby ain't the only girls that came up missing down in Delphi, Lafayette. Now, for the rest of you people, let this be a lesson to you. If you trying to get your 15 minutes of fame on YouTube, and you confess to a double murder, and you didn't do it. Well, you're an idiot. These YouTubers that are saying they were suspects and their devices were taken. And if it comes to be true that you had nothing to do with it and you made the whole thing up, and well, you're still an idiot. And people should think about really who you are inside, where you would confess to doing something. Yeah, and some of these people are starting to remind me of John Carr, right? In the John Ramsey case, where they were innocent. They knew they didn't do it, but they wanted their 15 minutes of fame, so they can, said they were the ones that did it. Very crazy stuff going on. Very crazy stuff in the Delphi. And it don't help that you got a person that is a suspect in the Delphi case, or claims he was a suspect or questioned. But then he made a video saying that he's got family within the Indiana Police Department and the Indiana Lab Crime Department. Right? So now, here's the thing, and we all know who we're talking about, folks. We all know who we're talking about, who came out and made a video saying that he's got family in Indiana police in the crime labs. Well, that makes sense. A lot of you are over there laughing about it, thinking you're going to get away with it, but you're not. I don't think you're going to. I really don't think you're going to get away with it. I think Mr. Doug Carter went ahead and told you folks, you didn't think we'd change the tactics. And there was reasons why these guys were questioned in the Delphi case, folks. They just don't question random when they don't have a lead on anything, folks, and they start questioning people in possibly a SA or a murder of two young girls and possibly SA, and they're questioning you, and they have no leads, no evidence, but yet they're knocking on your door. Well, let me tell you what that means, folks. That means that you're on a list, and that list consists of people that have done crimes like that, or violent people, or whatever. And they first start their investigation in that area of these people, these sicko pedo people, or violent men, or against women or kids or whatever. That's how they start their investigation, unless they have a tip. So in the beginning of this case, before Keegan Klein was even picked up, they probably did a check on every sexual assault man around that area and knocked on people's doors and questioned them. That's how it works. And then if they got a tip, then they would investigate that tip. But for all these people saying, no, we're all cleared. None of yous are cleared. Let's get that straight on this channel. None of yous are cleared. If you were questioned by the police, then you were a suspect or someone they had interest in. So we ain't taking yous off of the table. I know you guys belong to this giant gang, this club a lot of you YouTubers are talking about. Am I afraid? I don't think so. Not one bit. Do I know my life is in danger possibly by these people? Oh, very possibly. But I know I can't stand down to this stuff. And I can't stand behind anybody that was questioned, no matter how good they are at their craft, at their game, at their whatever it be, even a musician. I can't stand behind somebody and support them if they're a suspect in a double murder and possibly more, or even questioned in a case. I can't have you on my channel for the simple fact, just talking to you. Well, now that's now telling the government, hey, I'm over here right? Because you had somebody on your channel as a suspect in a double murder case of 2 young girls. Now that gives the FBI, the police, to come and rattle your cage to see what you know about that person that was on your channel and chatting away, and you've been talking back and forth on Messenger or emails or whatever, or phones, hot phones. See, now that gives the police the right to question you because you're friends with somebody that's in a double murder case. And I wish you folks knew your laws and but you don't. You don't. You're bad actors, like Mr. Trump has been saying. A lot of you are bad actors. And that's why you won't see people on my channel until this case is over with. Then I'll go on StreamYard. Then I'll have people up. But not anybody that's a suspect in a murder case, and it's still an ongoing case, I can't back them people. I can't stand behind them people. I can't even be around them people. I don't want to be around them people. For the simple fact is, now you have implicated yourselves in it. And now that gives the police the right to question you. And it also gives the FBI and Homeland Security, and probably CIA and anybody else, the okay to question you. Now you have the right to keep your mouth shut. That's fine if you don't want to cooperate with the investigation. But the bottom line is yes, they can come to all your houses and ask you what you know about that individual that's a suspect. And they're going to want to know, did you know this before you started becoming friends with these people? And they're going to ask you all kinds of questions because you implicated yourselves. Do I have to make it any clearer? Just being around, in 1986, when they really started coming down on us, I was just getting out of high school. Never sold drugs in my life. But knew people around, right? Just talking to that person, well, got my door knocked on, right? So I ain't dumb. Book smart, yes. Do I have a disability? Yes. Do I myself have mental problems? Yes. I got the paperwork to show it. But I ain't that dumb. I ain't that dumb. So, and that's the truth. Whether you're dealing drugs or not, all you have to be around is somebody that was. And if they're being watched, well, now you are on radar. Same thing in a double murder case. You just being around somebody has now implicated you in a double murder case. And now the authorities have the right to question you, tap your phones, and do whatever just because you became friends with a suspect in a murder case. Now, I'm going to tell you once again, I got no beef with these people. Some of these people are great YouTube creators. But if we let everybody go that was a great YouTube creator or a great musician or a great movie actor or movie maker, we'd be surrounded by a bunch of sickos. And not all these YouTube creators are bad. But some of them don't even realize the laws. Now, you do have the right to remain silent. And you do have the right not to cooperate in the interrogation or the questioning by these authorities. But they'll find a way. They'll find a way. That's why they're the baddest of the bad, the best of the best. And even if you think you're in the free and clear, our technology has come so far we can hear a gnat shit on a sidewalk through walls. So I really don't care about all this law stuff or talking or whatever. But facts are facts, and a lot of people can't deal with the facts. I couldn't. Whenever I got in trouble, I couldn't deal with the facts. But the facts are the truth, right? And the fact is yes, if the police wanted to bust balls on some of you people, yes, they could. No, you can act tough and you can go through courts, and if you got a lot of money to blow and spend a lot of money on lawyers and court costs and all that, well, then go right ahead. Fight the system. But I've learned in this life at an early age, you can't beat the system. You might once, you might twice, but they're really going to bust your balls then. But you won't beat them that third time. So that's just my take on it. Now, let's get back to just relaxing fire video. It's pretty foggy out tonight. Let me see what the great mod Debbie Fox has said. Did someone else say they did it, Johnny? I don't know this case from the beginning. Well, there was one YouTuber that everybody's going crazy about that. Said he was a suspect in the case. Well, there was actually 3 or 4 of them that said they were questioned in the case, YouTubers. They didn't confess to it, but they did confess to being questioned and their devices taken. And everybody's throwing a big fit about it. And I agree. I would be throwing a fit about it too. Why, if these people are suspects, why are they even covering crime? Why are they even allowed to cover crime if they are crime channels that supposedly have connections with the Indiana police and the Indiana labs for the police, and they have family working for them? Why are they even allowed to cover this case? Why are they even allowed to call themselves a YouTube investigator or anything? Right? And let me tell you why. Well, because when you're investigating people, you want them to feel comfortable. Although we're watching them like a hawk, we're waiting for them to slip up. And yes, a couple of them have slipped up. A couple of them have made big boo-boos. And they don't want to understand. They can't fathom it. It's called giving them enough rope and they will hang themselves. And that's what a couple of these people have done. Now they're acting tough. They're acting like it's no biggie. We're going to beat this. You're not going to beat it. You ain't going to beat the government. Not our beloved United States government. You ain't going to beat them. You can get up there and act like you either way, if these guys and these ladies made up this whole story to try and duke people or trying to pull off some kind of a lawsuit because you're slandering their name, they're full of shit. They got nothing. Zero. You know why? Because they themselves put the information out. And if they came and knocking on my door, you know what I'd do? I'd slam the door and tell them, get the hell out of here. You got nothing. You ain't going to shylark me with your cops and your family. Get out of here. Right? Because I ain't playing their game. It just ain't happening. It just ain't happening. Not here. Right? So there ain't anyone that's been cleared on this case. And until the sheriff's department gets out there and reads a list of names off, you're going to still feel pressure. These guys are still feeling pressure. And what we've always said on this channel, a little bit of time and a little bit of pressure, and the world will crumble. Nothing can stand pressure and time. It'll disintegrate itself. And that's what's going on. An implosion on themselves. No, I'm going to be honest with you right now. If Anthony Greeno is lying and he had nothing to do with this case and this whole thing was a story for subs and views, you are the most stupidest person I've ever met. To implicate yourself in a double pedo ring, a murder of two young girls, possibly SA'd. Any of you idiots out there trying to get your 15 minutes of fame, saying that you were the killers or suspects in the crime or whatever, are nut jobs. Complete nut jobs. Need psychiatric help. Severely. 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 Let's see what my great chat lady is saying. It really makes no sense at all. It don't. Humans committing crimes, reporting on crimes. That's what I want to know. Yeah, I don't know what these people are. I don't. YouTube is such a big and Carter was right. It's about power with these people. They want to be the ones that are known all over the YouTube lands and streets. That they were first on the report. That they were the ones that they broke out. They got. I don't care who got it right, ladies and gentlemen, who got it wrong. What I care about is finding the killer or killers that orchestrated this whole thing. And that's exactly what it might have been, folks, is all orchestrated. They did something to get away with it, but it backfired. They wanted to prove to everybody. Somebody did. Somebody had a grudge and created this whole mess. And now he wants to come out as the hero, or whoever orchestrated this thing. They want to come out the hero now. And we've seen this in other cases. We've seen this in police forces. We've seen this in fire departments. We've seen this in the military, politics, business. We've already seen this, where these people create the problem so they can what? Solve it and what? Be the hero. You would implicate yourself for clicks and views is just plain stupid. Oh my God, Debbie. These people are, oh my God, my apartment is creaking. That thing is back. That thing is back. I bet you they're watching from YouTube. I know it's coming from the YouTubers. My TV's creaking again. I think we're going to start taking this as this witchery, sorcery thing. They're conjuring shit up. Carter, FBI, if you're listening, which I know they're listening, CIA, Homeland, we're taking this serious. I think we should start prosecuting these people for witchery and sorcery and demonic conjuring. You know, we all know the devil had a hand in it. And we all know some of these people's asses, well, they should have been grass a long time ago. And we couldn't figure out why their asses weren't grass. But I think we figured it out, gentlemen. Demonic? Oh, sure. Madness? Sure. There's enough of it if you watch it. People killing themselves. There's no proof of that. These people insist these people killed themselves. Show me the proof. Show me the death certificate. Bunch of malarkey. Bunch of bull crap. people died. They're dead. They died. No, they didn't. The idiot shut down that YouTube channel and he's over on another one. Now got another one. Right? You can't see his face. He disguised his voice. He's still alive. Right? Voice analyzing. Do you know what these people don't even know what a voice analyzer is? This is technology that was used. It's even used within the music business and music. It's called a voice analyzer. It analyzes the voice, the pitch, the tone, dials in. I told you folks we got one. It's hitting all over on YouTube. Right now, how are they doing it? It could be some kind of a filter they're using. Makes it sound like the same person. Very well possible. Like I said, technology has come very far since when I was doing research on it, when I was in pretty bad shape and couldn't even move too much, and my head was all messed up, body was all banged up. So I watched YouTube. I learned shit, which I'm shocked myself. But there's all kind of face recognition. A person's body it tells a million stories. Facial expressions, body expressions, sings a song. I'm sorry you folks don't understand. Most of you don't. Of course, you're going to say everybody's full of crap. It's all a lie. Much like the devil ain't real, but here on this channel, he is. And we don't like him. So, therefore, go try and shylark someone else. I'm from the Windy City. We don't take to shylarkers. Too good. So go somewhere else and try and pull that crap. Don't be pulling it here. God is the only God. He's in heaven. He's King of kings, light of light. And we don't do that devil crap around here. So if you are involved in that, get to stepping. So, now, Debbie, would you like to have a nice fire? But then again, I've got people that don't even think that Debbie's a woman. We got people thinking that some of my mods ain't even women, that they're men, that they're phones, that they blamed even little Debbie Fox. Yeah. They manipulate, they do whatever they can. Right? They do whatever they can. To try and what? To try and mess up the case. And they're not doing a very good job at it at all. If anything, they're implicating themselves. Now, Debbie, would you like to have a fire or look at the fog rolling in? Oh, I had to go to the gas station to get a pack of smokes. Oh, it was foggy. It's just foggy. It's like pea soup. You can cut it with a butter knife. You can cut it like a butter knife. Oh, fire, huh? Atheist? No, I don't do the religion thing here, Marcus. I don't do the religion thing here. I believe in God. That's what I do here. See, and they're going to try and play this. They're going to try and play the race card. They're going to try and play the atheist card. They're going to try and play everything. But you best be playing yourselves a little trip. That's what I would be planning. To the prison. That's all I can say. That's all I can pretty much say. Well, that won't go on too much longer. Here, Marcus. Well, you came in good, but you done messed up. Don't worry, I'll clean my own trash out of here. So, what else do I think? I think they're trying to pull a cover up. I think some of their YouTube superstars got their asses in a ringer. And I think they're calling in all the big wigs. They even called him Bob Knob or whatever his name is, the Edge lookalike. I'm not shaking in my boots. I could tell you that much. Right? We're from a little place out there in the Windy City, 173, right? Cicero and Pulaski and outskirts of Tinley Park, Orland Park, Joliet Prison. We've been on Bridgeview, Oaklawn area. We don't scare too much, Danny. Too much, really. We just don't. We're not going to be pushed around and bullied. It ain't going to happen, man. Now, this whole thing that these people created, Odin's, I ain't never, and I've been in Indiana for 30 years now, somewhere around there. I ain't never seen no Odin's in the woods doing some kind of ceremony dressed up in Viking uniforms. Now, I've seen plenty of MC biker clubs running around Indiana. This is true. This is true. But these Odins, witches, sorcerers in the woods, not once in 30 years have I seen this in Indiana or anywhere around here. Now, it might be happening, but it ain't happening around here. You probably get shot in the woods if you were in the woods. It's hunting season. So this whole thing, I ain't buying it. Witchery and sorcery, you want me to buy it and make it real? We'll gladly go back to 1800s, right? Putting stakes through vampires' house or hearts and burning people at the stake. I mean, if they want. If you want to make it real, which they already have, then we'll make it real to the full extent. And that means tracking every single one of them down. Right? I don't know what these people are trying to pull. I just don't know. I really don't care. It's been a line of crap from day one. From day one in the Delphi case. From day one. So we ain't buying none of their crap. Bring in your trolls. Bring in your hitmen. The government has reassured me we got plenty of body bags. So just say. That's all I could pretty much say. We ain't standing down to no Odin. We ain't standing down to no witches or leprechauns and a bunch of bull crap. No, it ain't happening. Not on this channel. The other channels, go right ahead. Ooh, Debbie took one out. Who'd he take out? Oh, look at how he changed his name so fast. That little sneaker. He didn't change his name. He changed the color of his M. Nah, Marcus. Territorial Renourios. You got psychiatric problems. Stick with one name, one color, and you should be all right. Right? But all this switching back and forth, names switching back and forth, colors and letters and everything, you got problems. You might want to talk to, hold on a minute. Let me check. I got some mail today. Make sure my YouTube, let me see what this is. Let me open this up. Yep, it came today. My YouTube psychiatric degree. I might be able to help you, Marcus Territorial. Maybe. I'll try my best. But we ain't buying a line of crap around here. We never did. We ain't today. We ain't tomorrow. We ain't never. Is that old saying? Not today, Satan. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Get thy away from me, Satan. So, little Debbie Fox wants a fire tonight. Now, let's see what we got here. Debbie, can you hear this? If you want a fire, we're going to have to shut down and start up again because I'm going to have to connect the long cable to the camera and set it up on the pod. God, you do what you say. Hello, Miss ATS News. Well, hello, good friends. Yeah. Tell me how have you been? We all miss you in the way that you grin. The day is necessary. Every now and then. Hello, Miss ATS News. Great live tonight. I'm just disgusted at YouTube and the crime channel community for jumping on board with all the big viewers just because they're big channels with big views and subs. How they push us little guys away and you're trying to save them. Stay away from people that are suspects, folks. You usually let me give you folks some advice. You stay away from these people until the case is over. Then you can become friends with them if they're found innocent and have nothing to do with the cases. But don't get upset at me if the FBI or the police come knocking at your doors to ask you questions about people that you had on your panels that are suspects or been questioned in a triple-double murder. Don't come here. Just don't come here saying, why didn't you tell? We told you. Right? We told you. I don't know who you're listening to. They're them telling you you can't get in trouble. I don't know who keeps telling these people they can't get in trouble for helping somebody evade the police and not turning them in when they're fugitive and wanted. Yes, you can get in trouble. You could lose everything. Everything you got, your house, everything. If they find out and do have evidence that you actually help these people evade police and FBI, yes, you can lose everything. Everything. I don't know why people don't tell you that. I have no idea. But that is the law, folks. Now, do police usually do that and take everything from you? No. Could they? Yes. Just ask some of the people. Probably jail time, and if they wanted to, they can make your life a living hell. So I can't help with these people no more. I cannot believe that Lord, I am the one that 7 doctors looked at and came to a conclusion that I have a problem. I've been on medication. I was on medication for 8, 9 years, 10 years. I'm dumb, according to all the scientists and doctors and psychologist people. But how can I see the madness that these people are pulling? I don't know. And surely it is only the glory of God that I see anything. But what I see, a line of bull crap. That's what I'm saying. And they're covering up somebody. Somebody. They're covering up something or somebody. And at this point, I don't even really care. Now, Mrs. Debbie, I know you want a fire, so I'm going to have to shut down. And then I'm going to have to hook everything up over by the fireplace, connect the cables. And then at midnight, which is 10 minutes away, I'll come back with a fire, nice and peaceful. And we'll have a nice fire. No, it's okay. You sure? No, we're just talking, Miss ATS News. We're talking about if suspects. We're talking about if Anthony Greeno lied about all this stuff just for views and subs and money. Uh, what kind of person does that? That's my question to you. I know you're watching, Greeno. You're always watching. And let me tell you something. The data shows. But why would you even be? You know who else was like that? SH was like that. Even Michael Catt came out and said he was a suspect and questioned in the case. And a couple other people came out and said they were questioned as suspects in the case. Now, why they would come out and say that, I don't know. That's shit they should have kept to themselves. Hello, Toby's mustache. Debbie says no, it's okay. So no fire, Debbie? Just continue talking. I can already feel I'm getting attacked by something. Boy, I had a good night last night with singing. I felt good. Things felt good. I felt like I can think. I was working out on a couple songs, sounding good. Uh, but tonight, I don't know. I can feel it, almost like the Phil Collins song. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Sure. Let's see how foggy it is. Where's my tactical light? Let's see if you can see this. Were you able to see that light in the fog? Probably not. Probably not. Tell Robe? Who's Robe? So, Miss Debbie, what do you want to do? No fire or fire? That's up to you. It don't matter, Debbie. I can sit here and chitter chat bait. Oh, look it, we got somebody in here that just has no idea what's. Do not use big words in my chat. I didn't finish high school. Trolls. I wonder where they're coming from. Wonder whose chat's pissed at me today. I'm probably one of the most hated YouTubers on YouTube. And they should give me a plaque for that. They should give me a plaque for that. Yeah, I have no idea what they were talking. That was complete gibberish. Tell Toby to unblock you. Toby, unblock Miss ATS News. They've been blocking me all over. I was over at Miss Criminalities today and they blocked me. Yeah, I've been blocked everywhere. People are like, dude, keep this guy out of chat. This guy knows too much. He's going to screw up our whole thing. No way. Man, you never know. You never know. Miss Debbie, are you done watching your midget wrestling on Discovery? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Well, what do we have on right now? Discovery. Moonshiners. No way. Yes way. This is ATS News. Yes way. Now, Mrs. ATS News already took one out tonight in chat. You were blocked. Who, me? Oh, over at Criminalities? Oh, I can't believe they blocked me. I was in there. How dare you block me from this chat? I love this chat. And they kept saying, you're not blocked, Johnny. We can see you. I said, how do I know that? How do I know that I haven't been blocked and the only people that can see me are you mods? They tried to pull a fast one on me. You're not blocked. I can see you. So I was like, okay, idiot. And they're like, did you call me an idiot? I'm blocked. You can't see me. So how do you know I said idiot? Idiot. And it just blew up into a giant ball of madness. Right? And they're like, we think you're a little bit out of order tonight, Mr. Kramer. And I said, I'm out of order. That whole panel is out of order. And they didn't like that too much, and they blocked me. Who is blocked? I was. I'm blocked from this channel. And it's my channel. How do you block somebody from their own channel? Can you explain that? They blocked me. And me and Mrs. Criminality used to be like this. We were like this. If I had the camera on me right now, I got two fingers crossed over on you. We were like this. But it didn't take long for them big channels to come in and sway her with look-alike edge. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't fall for it? I almost did. I almost fell for it. I was flabbergasted. I'm like, oh my God, it's YouTube, The Edge. How you doing, sir? Everybody's, oh my God. I'm like, dude, I loved you in 1987 when I seen you over up in Pine Knob. It was unbelievable. People were laughing at me. I'm like, what are you laughing at? That's The Edge from YouTube. Get away from them. Give somebody call security. But I had no idea. It was Bob Globbenauber, a big time lawyer and everything. I had no idea. He's still The Edge to me. You'll always be The Edge, Bob. No, where were we? Toby, can you unblock everybody? You blocked everyone. Yurga Ugga Booga Booga remarks. Yeah, Toby. Toby, are you on anything tonight? You been drinking? Have you been drinking? Now, be honest. Something ain't right. I don't know. Yuga Bugga Bugga. I'm not sure what that means, but God bless your little heart. Bob Mata was on. Bob Mata. The great lawyer. No, I'm talking about Bob Matagata, the guy that was on Criminalities that looks like you two. You two, The Edge, guitar player. It says Johnny Kramer is Bridge Guy. Who's Bridge Guy? No, I'm not Bridge Guy. Are you kidding me? You wouldn't catch me around any of that crap. Hell, I probably would have killed them if I even knew about it. You ain't getting me. Someone time out ATS for saying that. Time yourself out, ATS. Debbie says, I am out somewhere in left field. So am I. I'm totally out there too. Now, I wonder who this could be. Right? There's no proof that SH is even dead. A lot of people are saying it's SH. It could be. It's probably people from these YouTube channels that we've not been buying their crap. So they're sending in their trolls. We must be very hot on the trail. Hello, Cyber Warrior. Debbie, what in the heck are you doing all the way out in left field? You're supposed to be in right field. It could be even the boys in the pen. Now, people probably don't understand what I'm saying. It could be boys within the ball pen. Right? Now, a couple of these guys that are YouTubers went into the ball pen. What did they do while they were in the ball pen? Did they put people's names out there and fill the ball pen with a bunch of lies? Which is trying to take somebody out. They were trying to kill somebody within the ball pen, from within the ball pen, giving orders out on the streets. We ain't stupid. Right? Once we find out who the little idiot was, well, then we'll make protocols. Right? Yes, I just had some lemonade, Mrs. ATS News. Ah, smooth. The trolls are everywhere tonight, it seems. There are people earlier in, other streams. Oh, yeah. Sure. For 3 years, they kept calling me a troll. I'm like, because I answer questions, I'm a troll. Because I'm not going along with your stories, I'm a troll. I got news for you. Trolls died thousands of years ago. They usually were found under bridges. Ain't that a coincidence? Boy, ain't we seeing a lot of this going on in YouTube. Crazy world, if I might say. But yeah, they blocked me all over. I'm blocked from all kinds of channels. I'm blocked from this ATS's news channel, and I'm a mod there. So tell me how that works. I have no idea. I'm blocked from Debbie Fox's channel, but yet she's a mod here. How do you know? I don't have no idea. I don't know how they do. I'm blocked from everywhere. I've been blacklisted. Ah. Yeah, the art of deduction blacklisted me. But then again, I don't know if he was talking about me or these dudes are talking to spirits, right? These people's souls maybe left their bodies. I'm not sure. What kind of special powers do you have, Mr. Art of Deduction, the Flying Dutchman? You're in my chat talking to somebody. Who is it? It ain't me. It ain't me. You can't blacklist the United States government. You just can't do it. You can't do it. You know it. I know it. We both know it. Who's he talking to? Well, probably one of my trolls, who is actually someone else from a YouTube channel that I got my foot so far up their ass that it might take a year to pull out. I'm not sure. I might have to cut my foot off and just leave it implanted in some of these YouTubers' butts. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. I like that. You like what? You like what, Debbie? I'm talking about putting my foot in someone's ass. And Debbie's like, I like that. I don't beef today. I chicken. What? That dang heart is blocking her. The word, I can't see it. I cracked myself up. You do. I'm trying to read what you said, but that dang little heart is blocking everything. I don't know. Quit blocking me. People, I ask a simple question or I don't agree or I voice my opinion. He's a troll. I've been on YouTube for 12 years. I got videos all over the place. I don't change the name. I don't have any other accounts but this one YouTube channel. You're a troll. I'm a troll. Idiots. Bunch of idiots. How many times are you going to tell people not to listen to what I'm saying? I'm crazy, Mr. Greeno. Who's the crazy one? And I'll admit, I'm crazy. I got documentation to show it. But I ain't that crazy to try and cover up anything or say I'm somebody that I'm not for clicks and views, especially in the double murder of 2 young girls. Bunch of idiots. I ain't never seen any. I should smack every cop that even associates with these people. And I will. I will. Pretty soon you're going to see I'm going to be in charge of every police department in this country. And then the smacking will commence as soon as I walk into the office. Smack the crap out of everybody. All right, what'd Marcus Territory say? You ain't marking nothing here. You got to wake up pretty dang early to be marking anything around here. I don't even run this dang channel. These women do. You're in deep trouble. I don't even have control of my own channel. I ain't even got control of my own brain. I got control of nothing. And everybody knows nothing from nothing. Well, leave something, but you got to have nothing or something. Well, if you want to be with me. So this is just all, man. I can do this all day and night, ladies and gentlemen. It don't matter. I can do it. I'm retired now. I'm disabled. Stupid. I could do this for another 20 years. No, I'm not sure. I really don't even care anymore. To tell you the truth, I just don't care no more. You don't want to know what I know. Yeah, nobody does, but I want to know, right? I've been going into people's chats saying that they're like, they're laughing their butt off, right? Someone asked me a question and I told them, well, you want to know, but one day you will know what we know, which I think you already know that we already know. And one day you will know. Ah, sure. Carter's hilarious. Doug Carter is just, I think he's doing a great job. Hell yeah, they're watching us, Mr. Carter. Right? And we're talking, we're right back into, you guys ever watch Mr. Carter, the TV program? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We, right over there, Benny. When? No, there was a triple murder right over there, Benny. There's 2 young girls. When? What do you mean, Benny? What do you mean? Right over, 2 young girls that right over there. Idiot. Ah, what a great program. Welcome back, Carter. But you were right, Mr. Carter. They're trying to swindle their ways out of it. I imagine they're dumping millions into it. These people are probably contacting the big dogs that got billions. I imagine that. I wouldn't doubt it if they called Elon Musk. Going, we need about 250 million to try and take Johnny's channel down. It ain't happening because Elon knows, and I know, we both know that one day I'll be working for Stargate. It's just a matter of time. If not, I'll probably be running this great country, or probably all the police forces in one. We're going to link them all together. We're tired of these little madness. Right? We're one love here, one unit, one platoon, one. Screw it. Just every man for themselves, I guess. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Who knows? Who cares? Nobody gives a crap anymore. Good evening, Shelley. Good evening, Shelley. How you doing? You like the birds, Shelley? Wait, didn't the videos turn out beautiful today, Shelley? You had the birds just a twerping away. But then at the same time, you had the soft music playing in the background. Just beautiful, if I may say. I'm trying to do all this stuff, learning, but it was just so beautiful. I wrote a little song about this that goes something like this. It's all about the Delphi case. Well, you thought I was an idiot because I said I was. And I got the paperwork to prove it. Yeah. But I ain't that dumb. You all thought you were pulling a fast one on me. And you thought my beloved the government was as dumb as me. But they're all suspects, yeah. Until this cold case is closed, yeah. So go and try and take your shylarking butts back to your home. And we want justice for Abby and Libby and the others. But I ain't got time for your games that you play, or all the videos and photos that you photo op, yeah. I suggest you find a new occupation tonight. And don't you ever say twice that I'm an idiot or not nice. And we hope justice comes and Godspeed. Randy and Libby and their families, yeah. And all you people out there who said you worked for the family, yeah, it was all a line of crap. God save their souls, and justice for Abby and Libby and Summer Wells. Thank you very much. Now let's get back to, let's see what chat is going on. Shelly says, Debbie, Johnny got a good idea on songs for different true crime. Possibly. I will not take that off the table on this channel. What else do we got? Oh, Shelly loves the birds. Debbie loves the birds too. Shelly, let's give a clap for the birds. Well, let's not give the clap to the birds, but let's clap for the birds. Let's all clap for the birds. Let's see what Marcus is saying. He saw I have no idea what it's saying. Marcus, please, please. Are they talking in that backwards? I told you it's the devil stuff. It's this devil worshiping. I can't deal with these people no more. I've been done. I can't deal with them. These people are completely mad. I hope you enjoyed the song. Right? That was right off the top of my head. And that goes out to Abby and Libby too, right? God rest their little souls. Ah. Of course, on this channel, all glory goes to God. Amen. How are you ladies doing tonight? How rude of me. Let me get some tea for you ladies. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to make me a hot cup of tea myself. Ooh, wait. I think I'm almost out of tea. I'm going to have to re-up on tea. I think I only got one tea bag left. No, I'm getting some tea, ladies. Hold on. Some hot tea. This ain't caffeine tea. This is nighttime tea, no caffeine in it. Herbal tea. There you go, ladies. There you go. Yes, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I already put some tea in the microwave. And he stopped loving her today. He put her nightgown on the curtain. Yes, I got some tea going in the microwave. Ladies, enjoy your tea. Slept the evening away again. Shelley. Well, that's okay. You might be busy. You might be tired. You got to sleep when you're tired. Now, once again, folks, do I have any personal beef with any of these YouTubers that were questioned in the Delphi case? No. Am I going to hunt them down? No, I'm too old. Maybe 20, 30 years ago, I had it in me, but now I'm messed up. You know, the medication I was on did a lot of damage to my body. The accidents I was in did a lot of damage to my body. The work that I did, construction, really played a toll on my body. And I can't do it no more. I wish I could. I'd be right out there with the good guys. Especially when it comes to little kids uh, being used, trafficked, whatever. He stopped loving her today. Well, my tea is done. Played the games people play. We made mistakes along the way. But somehow I know deep in my heart you needed me, and I needed you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now try pulling that one off, up church. Try pulling that one off. You. Ooh. I'm just joking. Up church is a great singer. So desperately. We played the game people play, but most of all, I do love you. Bum, 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 bum. Still, bum, bum, bum. Commodores. What a great band. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Very hot tea. Oh, another great song. You're once, twice, three times a lady. And I love you. Nah, what a great song. I listen to all kinds of music, classic rock, rock and roll, even some heavy metal, even a little bit of rap, not too much. A lot of R&B, a lot of love songs, country songs. Country songs are all either love songs or down in the dumps. I set microwave to long. Excuse me. I set it for 3 minutes. Debbie, do you have your tea? Debbie, 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 Debbie. She must have fell asleep, or she's probably watching someone else's chat, or possibly watching Moonshiners. One of the two. Probably Moonshiners. So, is there anything you ladies would like to talk about tonight? Do you want to write some more songs about something else? I just busted out one for the Delphi. We play the games people play. We made mistakes along the way, but somehow deep in my heart, I know you needed me. You know what I should have did was, well, I got two. I got that song I just did for Delphi, which wasn't too good, but I'm labeling Delphi as a great singer. Wrote a song, and that's called the River of Deceit. And Delphi, Indiana, is starting to become the River of Deceit. My pain is self-chosen. It leads, so the prophet said. I could either drown, rip off my skin, swim ashore. Now I can grow a beautiful skin for all to see. Yeah. River of the sea, falls down, down, roll down.